Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Beyond Summit presentation of the Summit 7 Chinese qualifiers. I am Luminous, and joining me is going to be, as usual, Aosin. And today we'll be casting the lower bracket match between LGD and Vici Gaming. And Vici Gaming yesterday did take out LFY to actually get here. In fact, they eliminated LFY from the running.
Radiance ban.
So LFY recently did qualify to the Epicenter LAN, and Vici able to take them out in a 2-1 series. Good on them. And LGD, let's see, who did they take out to get here? Let me quickly check. No, they just dropped down to eHome in the upper bracket match. So now they have to face Vici.
5 seconds.
But enough introduction on the way. We got the draft. Steven, how are you doing today? And what do you think of the draft so far?
Reserve time.
It's I feel like we've been watching these teams like for the last 3 days. But one thing to take from the draft so far, after watching them for 3 days straight, no Troll Warlord in the first phase.
Troll's a terrible hero.
Troll is such a good hero.
I mean, I
think it would have been great for Vici because they have Magnus.
Well, they offered a Venge first, which I do find somewhat surprising because Venge is not exactly countering anything here. Like, there's no, I don't know, Faces Void or Clockwork or anything like that. But it seems like they're very comfortable with the hero. So they do pick it up. But I do agree with you. I think like Magnus Troll is a very strong combo.
Well, we're just gonna have to see what they have in mind for this Vengeful Spirit. Like, it's actually not that bad when you consider the fact that there's the Monkey King as well as the Warlock, right? If, let's say, for example, all of a sudden this is a carry Venge,
Right.
then you end up with something, I mean, like you said, right? Different builds. You know, you go for Shadow Blade, for example. You just go find the Warlock, swap him in, kill him off before he casts anything.
Sure. I feel like a lot of the Chinese teams put a heavy emphasis on picking heroes that has some sort of vision whenever Monkey King is in the game. So Vengeful Spirit does have the way of terror to scout over the tree lines. Critically though, they do take out the Bat Rider, which we did see at LFY play a lot of, but I feel like Bat Rider is also one of the strong counters to Monkey King.
They're still a Keeper of the Light. I feel like that's a decent pick, considering Chuan plays a really good Keeper of the Light.
Oh, I've seen this before, where one team picks Monkey King, the other team picks Keeper, and then the Monkey King team picks Night Stalker to counter that. So it's like the back and forth they go. But you know, speaking of Night Stalker, you can pick up the Night Stalker as well to counteract against the Monkey King. Although it seems like the only position left for the Night Stalker is going to be a support role, and it's going to be hard to farm up an Axe in that position.
Dyer's pick.
No, definitely. And look at that. They got rid of the Coddle. No chances taken. Especially with the Magnus too. I mean, that's a really strong combo.
10 seconds to go.
Let's see what Vici.
5 seconds.
Your dog is pooping. Production value.
Reserve time.
Vici Gaming, they still need a pairing for this Magnus. Preferably melee. But
Radiance pick.
not too many options remaining. Juggernaut probably, or arguably, one of the best melees to pair up with a Magnus, but since that is banned out, there is still potentially Phantom Assassin, or they can completely ignore the melee route. Looks like LGD will be taking the Troll for themselves instead. Deals with the Troll Warlord. They might just go into something like a Lina, if anything. I think Lina would not be a bad idea
10
here.
seconds to go.
One of the easiest ways to deal with Troll Warlord is to just
5 seconds.
blow him up before he's able to build up any fervor stacks. If he can't build up fervor stacks, his effectiveness kind of drops off very quickly. BG taking some time thinking about the
10
fourth pick.
seconds to go.
Disruptor.
Disruptor is going to be the fourth pick. Very interesting. So it looks like this is going to be that carry Venge. But they still, I guess, they don't really have to pair anything up with the
10
Magnus,
seconds to go.
but it would be
5
it would be much easier if they did have some melee core for this Magnus.
Reserve time.
Maybe they'll try something weird. Trying to think of melee mids that can make use of this Magnus. Or alternatively, they might even go just mid Magnus. Maybe they go mid Magnus and they pick a safe lane melee core and then aggro tri-lane, this Venge Earth Spirit Disruptor.
Aggro Trilane versus Warlock seems questionable, right? And Earth Spirit doesn't seem like the best aggro Trilane hero. Neither is Disruptor.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's that bad. Earth Spirit with the roll and just Orb of Venom right clicks,
10
it's like
seconds to
pretty
go.
decent. Disruptor deals decent damage with Thunder Strike. If you take Thunder Strike at level 1,
Right, but
it's like one of the highest damage nukes.
both of the abilities you kind of mentioned are essentially single target abilities. So, I mean, they do have a strong, like, you know, Venge, Magic Missile, Thunder Strike, Roll. I mean, that is going to do a lot of damage. But at the same time, it's generally you do prefer the more AoE based spells in the Trilane.
Radiant's ban.
But I think there's like two routes you can take. One is AoE, right? You can't go for the AoE route, but it's not always necessary. You can always go for the just burst damage, right? Because if you take someone out of the lane, then you already
10 seconds
are
to
ahead
go.
in that lane.
Okay.
Generally. Yeah, so I mean it's definitely a
5
viable
seconds.
option in my opinion.
Well, we're gonna see the Sand King off lane here for LGD. So if it indeed it is gonna be a non-mid Magnus, and they pick up a safe carry, they should probably have a decent Sand King matchup. But it seems like LGD is expecting the Magnus to be off lane, considering they take out Shadow Fiend for the mid position.
10 seconds
Well,
to go.
we're just gonna have to see what trick they have up their sleeves.
5 seconds.
I still think they can just go mid Magnus. And...
Storm Spirit.
Okay. No, you can't. I don't think you want to go mid Magnus anymore. I mean, I like Mag is okay against it, but yeah,
Oh.
you want something else.
Okay.
And Medusa.
Do we? Who was it that played Medusa yesterday? Was it Rishi I saw? No, it wasn't. It was
It was Ehome Keen, wasn't it?
No, I remember the Medusa wand. Right?
I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to remember.
Maybe it was maybe actually.
It was maybe. You're right.
Yeah.
It was maybe.
It was from a different tournament, Epicenter, Moscow.
They were against LFY. It was game 2.
Yeah, Alpha won with the
They won 2-1.
yeah, and maybe it was playing Medusa in that one game. Well, if Vichy Gaming is winning this game, it's gonna take a little while because Medusa.
5 seconds.
Medusa's gonna take some time to get online. Although Hannah Midas first seems to be the build nowadays to kind of amp up that farm even further.
I don't even know if Medusa games actually go on that long. I feel like they have the potential to just end relatively quickly.
What I
I
mean
feel
by
like Medusa players are, or Medusa teams that run Medusa now, like, kind of play her differently. I feel like they make her a lot more offensive rather than just, oh, we're just gonna farm for
60
50
minutes.
minutes.
No, what I mean by that is like a Medusa game is well decided, like 35, 40 minutes in, but it takes the Medusa team like 10 more minutes to actually finish the game because I think that's just the nature of the hero.
I think it's a little different now because of the introduction of all of these like new support items. I definitely would have agreed with you on that, like in the past, but now sieging high ground is a lot different because you have Lotus Orb,
Glimmer
you have
Cave,
Solar Crest,
yeah, put all
Glimmer
that.
Cave. Yeah, it's very different.
Alright, Yang moving into the jungle. I think this is actually my favorite upgrade to all the courier upgrades for this low crab.
The boot,
The boot, the level 40.
the biggest brown boot ever.
30 seconds to showtime.
Oh man.
So, I think I don't know if I asked you this before, but Who is Jal again? Is that like a new recruit?
Yeah, I think so. I was trying to figure that out yesterday because I had to cast a game of Vichy, but couldn't actually get the information. Normally it's End playing it. Playing carry for Vichy Gaming. I don't know if this is a different tag or not, but here we go. We're going to see a Rowan maybe in a little bit of trouble. But he did drop off a remnant, and that will drive Amy back. Good attempt. Not going to be able to get it. I feel like Dire side don't do enough of that to make it go, you know.
That's a really good start for Vichy, though. They already forced the Storm Spirit to use his Tango. Made him take a fair amount of damage.
Yeah, even a Shadow Word had to be in use for him. But
Mid-tower's coming apart.
it's all good. Top lane gonna be Sanking Warlock. Not exactly the most standard dual lane, but the power is definitely there. Not sure whether it'll survive against this. Oh, I thought the Earth Spirit was rolling, but he was rolling just to pull. Okay. Efficiency.
Yeah. Is this a strat? Half pull? So that you still deny the whole wave?
I think half pull is the best pull.
I think so too, for this small camp.
That's not for the likes of you.
Well, this is going to be a... I don't think anything's really going to happen in this lane. I don't think they're going to get caught out. Yao is going to have to be out of position for this kill to happen.
Yep.
I think 11 is just too tanky.
Well, not till level 2. I think once JL picks up Magic Missile and there is like a stun or something, or a silence, maybe. There's
Monkey
opportunity.
King zoning.
Dude, Monkey King zoning off lane against melee hero is the bee's knees.
Yeah.
I wonder if Monkey King is the pick versus like something like Timbersaw, who normally can never zone as 1v1. Do you think he could zone a Timber 1v1?
Oh. Looks like they're going to be contesting the rune. Chuan has to be a little careful. There's actually a lot of damage potential if he gets caught out.
They'll give it up.
I mean, all things considered, this offlane for LGD is doing really well.
Kinetic Field gets dropped here on Yao. He's by himself. Sanking is nowhere nearby. The roll coming through. Not going to hit the slow, but will apply the Orb of Venom slow. Very, very quick reaction here by Vichy. See Sanking separated from the Warlock. And like you said, the only way that Yao is going to die is, well, he's out of position.
Yeah. That was a really, really good reaction. Well, right after I said that they were doing really well in the offlane, that happens. Let me see. Well, I mean, all things considered, they're still building up a lead. Even despite the first blood, they're still leading in EXP and farm.
I think mostly due to the fact that Sanking is getting some farm on the top lane. And I don't think Magnus is getting anything on the bottom. He's got 1 CS. There's a moving tree zoning him.
Oh, he just wanted his level 2, and now he has his Jingu.
Well, you know, maybe jungling is the recovery method here.
He can't even jungle right now because he didn't hit 2, so he doesn't have empower. He just wanted 2. That's it. Now Victoria gonna be in the area to bother him.
Dude, take his CS. Oh, he won't even. Yeah.
Oh, he has Jingu.
Wait, push him to the mid lane. Okay. I don't think Victoria cares.
Oh.
Victoria's gonna get a double kill. Is that? Man, if he had balance strike there.
No. He skewered down so that they can
shrine together.
Shrine together.
Is that the play? Oh my god, this is Struck City.
And then now he can TP.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, the play. Skew the Monkey King away, and now he gets level 2. Is he gonna take Shockwave or Empower?
I think you take Empower.
Nope, he takes Shockwave.
Alright.
Actually, he sees a big wave coming, so.
Ah, that's true. Right.
Oh, I'm not sure what that Shockwave is about. Oh, drag it deeper in. Okay.
Do something about that bottom.
Can he actually farm here? No, he can't farm here.
No. He's getting EXP. It's fine.
Okay.
This is where you start like pinging your team. Like, guys, they're at tier 2. 4 minutes.
This is the worst it's fine I've seen in a while. Because this is definitely not fine. Top lane, Sanking, Burrow Strike away from the gank here. Kinetic Field will set in though, and JL picks up the kill. Well, it wasn't offensive trialing, but they were definitely very offensive in their own safe lane, picking up a couple kills here and there. And was Yao not there for the heal?
Like I said, you know, these lanes are just working out so much better for them because Magnus is just totally shut down.
Roll coming through on Yao. I'm not gonna hit the roll now. Nice two-man kick. Pushed him back.
I think Vici are gonna have to get like a lot more out of these supports if the game continues like this because the laning is just
Wait, Burrow Strike
way...
on JL. Not gonna die. Face boots gets him out. You said Vici needs to get more out of the support?
Even though they oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just confirming. Is that the question you were asking? Vici needs to get more out of the support?
Yeah. Vici need to get more out of these supports because like even though they got 2 kills, right? Like look at the state of their safe lane. Right? He has to go all the way back just to heal, whereas their safe lane, I mean, Ame was just zoning him out in between tier 1 and tier 2.
Right.
Uncontested.
So I actually think the Vici lineup matches up extremely well against the LGD lineup for a couple of reasons. Depending on how this Venge plays, if he plays like the burning style of Venge, where as soon as you hit like the level 7 or 8, you start roaming, you then create a lane for either Chuan or for Amy. So that is number 1, right? Give one of the support a lane to farm. Oh, that's 11. Ooh, misses the barrel strike. Oh my god. Maybe runs in as well. Yeah, they're going to go on the Sand King, try to burst him down. Will they be able to do so? The Lightning Strike will take him down, but Balance Strike will take one out. JL looks like he's going to be the second one to drop, and that means Chuan is going to be pinned in as well. Vision being granted. And yeah, there you go. There you go. Keep jumping on him. Yep. Wait, is Chad going to just walk out of this one? There's no way, right?
No, there's no way. There's no way. Wait, one more hit? Wait, he's out. I feel like that's a mistake on Victoria, right?
Yeah,
it's gotta be a mistake on Victoria.
Victoria jumped to the left, and he didn't give vision, so Storm missed like a couple of attacks in the tree lines.
The Dire might want to move.
Well, anywho, right. So my point earlier is that I think the Venge should be roaming very actively. That will create a lane for either the Earth Spirit or the Disruptor to farm and get level 6. And the second thing is that, remember, Tro is a hero that if you gank him 3 times in the early game, you just automatically win the game. So
automatically win the game.
I feel like having a Venge core against the Tro core is a pretty good way to go about it. No, you're not going to outcarry him late, but you don't have to. Just kill him 3 times and he'll disconnect.
Yeah. Good point. Only old Dota spectators know this meme. And by old, I mean like 2 days ago.
Remember, I remember like 10 years ago, right? I was reading on these like, what is it, Dota All-Star Forum? And a common thread is like, oh my god, this carry is too strong, how do I deal with him? And the most common memist reply is, just gank him. You know?
Just gank him.
It's
I mean,
so...
That's still a thing.
Yeah, it's so applicable here, right? Like, you just gank the Tro.
Ame just found a solo kill on the Magnus. I have no idea how that happened, but Troll Gaming. You know, you have Phage Boots, you have melee form, you just run at the speed of light for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you were saying, whenever people theory craft, it's just like, just gank them. It's not very deep.
It doesn't work for some carries, you know? Slark, just gank him doesn't really work.
But how did they spot that ward? Oh, they see him jumping around with their ward. Okay, I see. Oh, let's take a look at the
wait, hold on. Primal Spring up top here. There is a toss back, but Epicenter has been channeled, and JAL looks like he will be going down for sure. Uh-oh, Chuan looks like he will be dead as well. Look at Amy walking fast.
Wait.
No,
he has no mana.
He's dead. He's dead. There's no way.
Wait, we've seen this before.
No. There's no way for this one. Actually, I have to be careful. It's Ame and Amy on different teams.
No breaking through the Dire structures for now.
Oh, you're right.
Dire's top towers.
Well, you were talking about how the bench once the bench gets on levels, goes around and ganks, but
one last top
It's the troll that's doing this.
Yeah, where's the levels?
Finish the tier 1 at bottom, it just rotates up. Yeah, has the Vlad, so I mean he's a pretty big threat in these team fights or these ganks at least. Once you have Vlads at this kind of a timing, like it actually offers you so much.
Yep. It's not just about yourself, but allows your team to push so much more effectively as well. I do want to ask your thoughts on the matchup between Medusa and Troll though, because yesterday we did see this where the Troll was fairly ahead, and then Medusa stone gazed, and that was it.
Yep. I mean the way I feel like the way the matchup goes is if you can't control the deuce, if you can't control the troll, and he just gets to build up stacks on the Medusa, like Medusa's dead. Like, there's no way around it. I think that's kind of how it is for anyone that troll focuses now. And then at the same time, if you do have a way to control him, then I think Medusa is gonna beat him in these team fights. So that's really what it comes down to, is just who can control the carries from both sides.
Storm makes a long zip.
Stack.
Go away, Heathen. Somehow he correctly identified that there is a war here. Maybe based on Chuan's movement. But, okay.
The one at the roof?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, somebody pinged that out immediately after the glimpse.
Yeah.
I'm like, what gave that one away? Yeah, Victoria getting
professionals.
A little bit of farm on the bottom side of the map. This Magnus is...
He's slowly catching up. It's fine. He's doing okay though. I mean, he had a horrible start, but I mean, if you look at the farm, what's really concerning is that bottom lane, Ami.
He's not catching up, man.
No, he is catching up. What I was saying is, what's concerning is that he had before dying, he had more net worth than his Venge. So
right.
That kind of shows you the state of their safe lane.
Well, this stack is being taken very slowly. Will LGD make a play here to punish that? Looks like not, as hard to go up the high ground. Alright, there you go.
Stupendous.
You know, I was playing a pub earlier with MSS, and he was playing Zeus.
Okay.
And they stacked this ancient camp like 3 times, and he got a regen. He's like, guys, I'm gonna do ancient. And,
I don't think that's
short.
That
took like 3
minutes. Yeah, I don't think that's effective. Wait, did they have Storm? Yes, they do, but the Storm doesn't hit anything. The Rock on top, though, that's gonna hit all 4 with a Fatal Bond. Sonic Wave, or not Sonic Wave, the Stone Gaze is gonna come out. 11 taking the Magnetize. Storm is silenced up. I don't think Storm cares that too much. They zip back the Sanking. Sanking dropped the Barrel Strike before he dies. Maybe says thank you very much for that glimpse back from my friend, and now I'm gonna kill you too. Man, maybe it's going to work. RP's gonna get dropped, but I think he's gonna be fine regardless. Yes, he's still alive. He's popping the bottle. Bottle gets cancelled by Chuan. Chuan's still doing some work. Storm still alive. He drops off the Thunderstorm. Okay. But that was a 2 for 5. And maybe, or sorry, Ame is gonna take down this tower after this.
You know, as a support player, the most depressing thing of that kind of engagement is like you kill off the enemy core. Right?
Okay.
It's not just any core, right? It's a level 13 Storm.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you die like a split second before he does.
So you don't get the experience. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Chuan would have hit like level 9 if he was alive for that.
Probably. I mean, he should get a buttload of gold.
Yeah,
Nobody would take that away from you.
He would have gotten a buttload of gold and
experience.
2 levels.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Should have been tankier. Should have dodged that 1 extra dude. You know?
But I mean, all things considered, that wasn't like the most terrible outcome for VG, because like you said, the Disruptor ulti was...
Wait, nice kick. Victoria's gonna get caught. Stone Gaze coming back in. The Storm this time is gonna be
nice
really good. And now they swap him again, and 11's gonna be fine. What was that swap? Where's the stun? JAL is gonna die to the Storm as well. This Storm coming out of nowhere. That's 3 kills. Make that 4. The Burrow Strike's gonna come through. It's a disaster. Where's that global evil?
Why are they playing that? They need to play that. Wait, which team was playing it? at the end?
LFY, I think. They only play it when the GG's called though. I think they have some resemblance of manner. You know, not like
Damn, what happened there? That looked like
looked
such
good.
a good start for
Yeah.
Vici. Yeah, and then the swap into no stun. Sand King just walked away.
I think Shadow Word was a big part of that, keeping him alive. And he only needed to be alive for a little bit longer, and then the Burrow Strike comes through. I guess the only good thing that they had going for them was that Storm didn't have Bloodstone for all these fights. Or else, you know.
Yeah.
But remember when I said you gank
They
Tro?
get a Roshan. Remember Roshan on top of that?
Yeah. Remember I said you gank Tro 3 times and you win? Well, they didn't, so they lose now.
That's true. Yang goes down.
Oh my god, Ame's going in against
right
like
before.
3 heroes under the enemy tier 2. Is
No,
this
it's
a
fine,
feat?
it's fine.
This is the feat.
It's fine. He's baiting. He's baiting.
Okay.
He has Aegis.
Alright, he's baiting. Okay, good bait. They got a lot out of that Aegis.
Like I said, or rather like you said, you know, gank him 3 times, you win the game. But he's 505. That is not anywhere near 3.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure if Dusa is, you know... We talked about Stone Gaze being a decent counter play, but... I'm not even sure whether they could kill people under Stone Gaze right now. Even if they're stoned for a couple of seconds.
How come this Medusa didn't go for the Midas?
Yeah, I don't know.
He needs a Midas. Yeah, everyone needs Midas. That's the kind of game this is heading towards.
You know the sad thing is that
I don't.
normally when you're a little behind, you could like count on Empower to catch you back up. Like Empower doesn't do much. I mean, it's 50% damage, but it's not like faster farm.
Well, I mean,
For Dusa it is, I guess.
no, for Dusa it is. Yeah. I think for Dusa it's fine. It's still good.
But like for your Venge, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
You
this
know what
is,
you need?
Yeah.
You need a Scepter for your Magnus,
Okay.
so that you can give your Medusa cleave.
Guess what's happening?
Oh right, ranged attacks do cleave. Wait,
Yeah, but it's really terrible. So
does each
Or it
split
feels
shot
really terrible.
also cleave?
that's a good point.
We have to go deeper. Like for science, we need to figure this out.
Go deeper.
Because
That's true.
if each of your split shot cleaves, holy shit,
I am going to.
we're gonna test this out.
I'm going to guess and say that it doesn't. Only your primary.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Link Burrow Strike coming
Link Burrow
through.
Strike.
Activate that shrine. Somebody for the love of God.
shrine.
Shrine gets activated. The Rock's going to be on top. Fatal Blind on 3, but they got the Storm. The Wukong command comes out, though. That's even better. Alright, on the back line, though, it's going to be Dusa going down despite the shrine activation. The Glimpse coming through. Is he jumping? Trying to dodge a Glimpse? Doesn't dodge it, but still gets a kill. Magnus is on the run. He is also dead. Would not surprise me if GG gets called, like, right now.
Maybe he must be yelling at his team. He was like, "Don't kill him yet. Let me zip, get an extra Bloodstone charge."
Yeah.
But well, they get their ancient stack stolen as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is looking really bad. Jal is dead. He's just dead. No way around it. He's just dead. You get Boundless Strike.
Okay.
And another Bloodstone charge.
Maybe casually sitting at 8, 1, and 7. 15 out of the 21 kills for the team. Good stuff. He's going for Yule's
I
next.
mean, the troll is no slouch either. 608. These cores are involved and also just
Yeah.
owning everyone.
And they haven't been ganked. Somebody sent Vici a message on Twitter, just gank him.
It's gang. That is how you deal with troll warrior.
Dire might want to mine the top tower.
Alright. We need
It's
a
like the
perfect
synergy. Yeah.
I said we need the perfect
Perfect what?
scenario for Vici. We need a 4-man RP into Storm. And maybe they could
pretty
kill like
much.
2 people.
Radiant's bottom
Was
tower.
Darkseer banned? I feel like Darkseer would have been a much better pick.
Well, they
Unfortunately for them, they
first phase like Magnus, so Darkseer was never even a. All right, they ping out the troll. They're like, all right, we got the message. Let's go. But here's the thing: this troll, If he's not completely chainstun, he probably could kill one before you kill him.
Well, it doesn't matter, because he knows if he dies 3 times, the game's over, so he
Right.
just went back to 10.
Plays it safe. That's why the Aegis place is a bit questionable, you know? That was one of his get out of jail free cards.
Didn't even need it. That was a message, Aegis.
Alright.
He's like basically saying, this game's so easy, I'm gonna alt-tab and die on accident.
Mid-tower 11. Technical difficulties.
Vici misses the smoke gang.
Is there any big item coming up?
JL's
Vici finally...
has his Midas. That's pretty big for him.
Well, Yang is also going for the Midas. I feel like everyone should just go Midas at this point.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
You're losing.
Medusa should just go back for it.
No, Medusa should not. Medusa's the one person I can't. Medusa needs to hold the door.
Okay. Well, I mean, the nice thing is, you know, she does have the Empower, so...
Right, that's her Midas.
By stacking up the stats, yeah, having the stats really helps.
Tower. Dire's top tower. You know the drill.
Alright.
Radiant
Gets a
lost
free last hit on tower.
towers.
You know, if they
Oh.
finish Solar Crest, like this Medusa can be pretty tanky.
Top tower. The Dire couldn't hang that mid-tower.
Question is time. Do they have the time?
Well, there's a couple of things about Medusa that make her, like, really, really strong, is, when she gets level 20,
Uh-huh.
she gets a 600 mana, that's like a huge health pool.
Right.
And then she needs more stat items, so... Right now it's just a Dragonlance, she's gonna have Manta soon. I'm gonna assume that Scotty will be the next item pickup. I think that they are a little lucky in the sense that Troll queued up Butterfly instead of something like Diffusal. I think if he went Diffusal, this Medusa is like a lot. Tron gets caught out. Easy kill.
Oh, the Yules are up. Might need to swap. Nope. She's fine.
22-7. 17k lead. Spy Midas is everywhere. This Venge is so broke.
5
Oh,
position. advantage.
Magnus! Magnus finished the Midas.
Yeah. Shadowblade next. Good choice.
This is the beginning of the end.
For who? For LGD?
Yep, for LGD. Game over. Gonna beat you with gold over time.
I mean, Yao's got a Midas as well, so he's evening up the playground. So, what is generally the talent of choice for Medusa at 15? I swear most
At
people...
15?
Yeah, they take the 20 attack speed more, but I feel like the 15% evade is just way better, right?
I think
Dire's
for this game they're kind of desperate for damage. I think you take the attack speed.
Huh.
I think if you're ahead, I think you take the evasion.
If we translate the talent to gold, right? 15% evade is at least a talent's evasion, right? No, that's 20%. But close.
That's close. I mean,
And
there's
then-
nothing else that really gives you evasion.
A glove of haste. You're comparing like almost a talisman evasion to a glove of haste. So if you're just judging it on that department, seems like you should always take the evasion.
Well, he's 15. You took Stone Gaze.
Okay, good
So-
choice.
That's what he thinks. He would rather take 1 extra second of Stone Gaze instead of...
RP onto 2. The Storm is gonna be there, and they're gonna blow him up.
Oh,
Okay,
here
pretty
we
good.
go.
But Storm makes a huge sip. Storm's gonna get brought back, so Chuan's alive right now. Stone Gaze for the retreat, and hey, it's a 2-for-1. Hold on, it's not over yet. They pull one back. The Yule Scepter is gonna get used as well. JL will get brought down. 2-for-2 engaged, but I think you'll take that trade if you're Vici any
Don't
day.
take that trade, yeah.
But the problem is,
That's great.
you don't have RP now. So maybe they could actually high ground you. Or not. Storm's gonna...
It's not only RP too. It's the Static Storm.
Yeah. Well, Static Storm has a, I think, much shorter cooldown.
Yeah. Well, like you said, they're just gonna back away, continue to farm, probably wait for the next Roshan. Ame almost has a Butterfly as well. Monkey King has the Basher as well. That's rough.
Just RP?
Basher
It's okay.
is insane. Just RPM. Okay.
Hey, he took the evasion, by the way. Oh, limbs? Do they have storm?
I mean, that's fine.
No storm. There's a kick. Where's the silence? There's a silence, but there's the Orchid coming out. Oh no. Swap back in, but the Venge might be dead as well. The Yule's gonna be using Rock on
But like
3!
you said, no RP.
Wukong command coming out, and...
that-
Ooh, I don't know. That was, I believe, an incorrect decision by Chuan. Went for the storm kill, but didn't have a static storm, so... The storm says, okay. And then kill y'all.
I mean, more importantly, maybe has Yules and Orchids. Without RP, I don't really see how you can kill him.
Storms it back in. Burrow strikes in on it too. That's game. You're losing a fight in your base against a Troll Warlord. And it's gonna be at least 2 racks, if not 3. Yeah, they call it GG.
Just GG.
There
Oh,
you
there you
go.
go. There you go. You're right.
Yeah.
It's LGD. It's a disaster. Well then, that was a thrashing. I actually didn't expect like for either of these teams to just like easily run over the other team.
I think it was more so just how the lane developed. Like the Sand King, even though he died once or twice top, what you kind of worried about was coming true, right? Like what is the supports gonna do in the mid game, especially what is Avenge gonna do in the mid game. Like they kept sending, I think Tro went up there a couple of times, Monkey King went up there a couple of times, and they just like overran them in their lane. And Vengeful Spirit, if you don't have a good laning stage and you're not roaming around to gank people, she's really not a good first position carry.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem was that Magnus was just way too shut down.
That was
I think that was like the biggest issue, because their setup pretty much just comes from the Magnus and maybe to some extent the Venge, but also your Disruptor, and all 3 of them had a very rough start, and because of that, they were never able to get anything going in the mid game.
I mean, we saw the power of that combo, like where they only had a 2-man RP and a 2-man Storm, but still, like they took a pretty decent fight just out of that. Imagine if they had a better early game and if they hit more with RP. You know, the game could be totally different.
At that point, that was like a Troll BKB and Storm with 20-something Bloodstone charges. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit the entire team with that combo if you want to win that.
Okay, well, Game 1 goes to LGD. We're going to take a short break. Game 2 is coming up next. This is the lower bracket matchup here between the 2 teams at Summit 7. So whoever loses is going to be eliminated from running. So definitely we got Vici got their backs against the wall.